Hello, my friends. I do apologize for the long wait. There's a couple things I'm going to go over in this video, and one of them pertains to a really advanced, not advanced, but a technique that hasn't been touched over, and I haven't really found any videos online about this subject. Again, this is a really deep topic, so I hope you guys prepare for this and really take in consideration what I'm about to say. This is a very important video. First off, I'm starting a new segment in this videos, and I realized that demonstrating my abilities may not really help as well as I kind of wished it would, but I found that people have messaged me and told me that it helps when I actually explain the steps, and that way you guys don't have to message me with many questions. I could hopefully talk about them in videos. So again, these next few topics are kind of hard to demonstrate anyways, and I'll kind of explain why in a few minutes. So just please sit back and grab some popcorn or snacks, because this video may be a little lengthy. So again, I apologize for not making videos. Some of you may already know that I've been training these past few weeks, and my fellow trainer, he's a very advanced shaman, and he lives in a place he doesn't want anyone to really know about, so I can't really explain, and he wants to keep his name anonymous just for his own sake. So I'll refer to this guy as Mr. X, just so I could put a name to him, but he really advised me not to mention his name on the video. So over the past few weeks, I've been getting lessons from Mr. X, and he's been teaching me really advanced stuff, and I hope to be able to share this stuff with you guys as well. Again, some of these topics that I'm going to be covering may be very dangerous for you guys if used incorrectly, and I hope that you use this wisely and you don't really misuse what I'm about to tell you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a heads up of what this video is going to mainly talk about, and that is a new subject that I haven't really seen anywhere online. So, and that's invisibility, how to turn yourself invisible. First off, a couple things I need to tell you guys is do not use this ability that I'm about to teach you for legal purposes, because I don't want to be responsible for what you guys do with it, and I hope you guys don't misuse this, because that'll make me really disappointed, because this is a really deep subject that I kind of was hesitant to share on my videos, but I think it's great if we all get to learn these higher advanced methods that are less mentioned in this world. So first off, I'd like to tell you guys that I am not quite mastered in some of these topics. Invisibility, I have conquered invisibility. I'm able to turn myself invisible, and I'm about to teach you guys how to do that as well. So again, don't misuse this information. Don't go robbing banks don't do any of that, because I don't want to be held responsible for that. So you guys have been warned with that, so let's get started. First thing you want to do to become invisible. There's some myths about this. People think becoming invisible, you're not going to be physically invisible, because that's I wouldn't say impossible, because I'm pretty sure someone could turn physically invisible, but the method I'm going to be teaching you guys it's not how superheroes turn invisible. but it's a way that 99% of people around you will not see you if you use this method correctly. Guaranteed, no one will see you. You'll just be able to walk around and no one will notice you. No one will be able to, as long as you don't talk or make too many distractions like knock over chairs and stuff, then you should be 100% invisible to their eyes. Once again, do not use this to try to rob a bank, because it does not work with cameras. Cameras will see you. This is psychological for other people around you. So it's just not a smart idea to do this around cameras, because they're going to catch you either way. So just be careful with anything you use this with. First off, there are many things that you shouldn't do when practicing. There are many dangerous steps you have to avoid. But pretty much just don't misuse this, okay, people? I can't stress it enough. Alright, one thing that people might ask is, do you have to be naked to become invisible? Because they wonder if people just see floating clothes. But this is not true. You could be invisible with your clothes on, because again, you're not physically turning invisible, like a superhero, where you're not going to be physically invisible, but you are going to be psychologically invisible. Okay, so again, you do not need to get naked for these steps, and I don't want to be responsible for you guys doing indecent exposure in the mall trying to be invisible, because it's useless. So you guys could wear clothes while doing invisibility. I haven't been able to make objects invisible. I am in training for that right now, but I haven't been able to do that just because the method I'm using, you use your own mind, so sort of meditation that can't be used on an object unless you go about it in a different perspective. So this video will strictly be on self-invisibility. And it's already past 7 minutes, I believe, so this might take a little while. So you guys just grab some popcorn or pause the video and watch it later when you have a lot of time. So this is a really deep subject, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. Our first steps to becoming invisible. You're not going to become invisible overnight. Again, I've been practicing for weeks on this method. And I've previously in the past I've practiced this method as well, so I kind of got some concepts down, which kind of expedited my training. So it may take you guys a couple months, and you might not learn this in a few weeks like I have, just because I had previous knowledge of this ability in the past. So just again, practice and take it step by step until you fully achieve full body invisibility. Alright, first thing you want to do is meditation is key in here, in this, because again, it's psychological. So meditation is a very necessary tool you're going to be using. Alright, first what you want to do is lay down in a comfortable area. Lay down in a comfortable area. You're going to want a dark room helps. It helps, a dark room. So try to find a room that you're isolated and can concentrate and have a few minutes of meditation. So once you find that area, you're going to want to lay down and relax your body and empty your mind, much like the same way you would when doing any other type of meditation. You want to relax your mind and your body. Once you fully relax, you're going to start off the invisibility just with one thing on maybe your finger or your hand. Just try to make that one body part invisible, and eventually you'll be able to put your whole body invisible. Okay, so you're closing your eyes and you're concentrating deeply. After you're assured that you are fully relaxed but still conscious and still able to command your body to move in certain ways, then proceed to the next step, which is to, you're going to want to notice the part of your body you're going to become invisible, which is, for this instance, we're going to use our hand. So you're going to want to imagine in your mind your hand, and you're going to want to just picture it invisible, and imagination is key in here. You're going to imagine your hand, and you're going to imagine everything you do with your hands on a daily basis, like cook, open doors, open car doors, drive, anything you do with your hand. You're going to want to imagine yourself doing these things that you normally do on your day-to-day basis. You want to imagine yourself doing these things without your hand. So you're going to want to picture your hand, what it would be like to be invisible, and just kind of see what things would look like if your hand was invisible. Like if you're grabbing a can of soda, you'll imagine a floating soda. If you're opening a refrigerator, you're going to imagine your arm near the refrigerator but not touching it and opening it. So it's just all imagination, just to get your mind used to the fact of your part of your body that's invisible. Okay, once you have this down, it's time to make it actually invisible. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to slow down your breathing. You're going to want to focus as deep and as precise as you ever focused before, because this takes a lot of energy. You're going to want to focus on your hand that's not there. So you're going to imagine it not there, and now we're actually putting thought into our actual body rather than making imagination kind of like a dream. But you're going to actually use your mind to physically make your hand invisible. So just remain your eyes closed. Don't look at your hand, just see it in your mind and picture it invisible, and start to feel it becoming invisible and what it would feel like to be invisible. You're going to want to notice when it starts to become transparent. You're just going to picture an outline of your fingers in your hand. So it's transparent, but you could still see where it's outlined. And when you do that, you're going to notice an orb. You're going to picture a white orb going over this outlined hand and covering the hand, and then melting or kind of bonding with your hand until the hand fully becomes invisible. And this is all happening in your mind right now, but you're still projecting the will of your hand being visible. And if done correctly, people will pick up on this, and people will see it invisible like you see it. Okay, so this is really vital step. Just start with your hand and do this for a couple days to a week, maybe 2 weeks, until you feel like you've actually got it down, and proceed to this next step. And you don't want to skip steps. You want to do these in order, because it's not helpful if you just go straight to step 3. So for step 2, you're going to just go ahead and do the same thing. Repeat step 1. Lay down, get comfortable, imagine yourself invisible, your hand invisible, and then start to feel it becoming invisible, like I mentioned before. But this time, you're going to surround that orb and let it go up your arm. And you turn your arm invisible, all the way up your arm. Feel what it feels like to be invisible. And next, you're going to go ahead and have this invisibility kind of spread, and picture yourself what you would look like invisible. So you're going to feel it on your head, and you're going to start seeing yourself in third person, what someone would see you as. You're going to see it in someone else's view, what you would look like invisible. So once you have created this white orb going around your body, making your parts of your body invisible, eventually your whole body will have this white glowing light around it in your mind, and you'll be completely invisible. After your whole body is filled with this light, you might feel different sensations like tingling, cold, heat, whatever it may be. You'll feel sensations around your body. This is natural and perfectly normal. And if you start feeling this, you're on the right track. So that's pretty much an indicator. And you'll know, even if you don't feel these, physical effects, you'll know in your mind that you've become invisible. So what you want to do after yourself is covered in this white orb, you're going to picture this white cloudy orb kind of dissipate into a mist and just float off your body. But when you're feeling this float off your body, you're going to have a clear picture of your body invisible. And this is all happening with your eyes closed, people, so don't forget. So right now, if you've done this correctly, you're feeling your whole body invisible and you can't see it. And you're picturing yourself in third person, you cannot see yourself. And just every day, you're going to just do this exercise, making yourself invisible using this white orb going around your body. This orb could be any color that you may be comfortable with. For me, it's white, but it could be blue or pink or whatever you want it to picture this kind of cloudy energy. And once you guys really feel like you've mastered this down, you'll be free to move on to the next step, which is the actual invisibility step. So in this method I'm using, Mr. X, my trainer, has really helped me on this little meditation that I'm teaching you guys. There's other parts to it as well, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. So just once again, use this with caution, because first off, Mr. X will be very disappointing in me for sharing this to you guys if you guys are misusing it, because he is a very spiritual guy, and he notices it when I lie to him, and he notices if I have been teaching his methods in a wrong manner that he wouldn't be approve of. So I hope I am teaching you guys this with that this kind of enters your mind. This information becomes very not misused. So let's move on to step 3. Okay, so you have your whole body already become accustomed to making yourself invisible. You're not going to go ahead and start running around naked with this invisibility, because you'll get caught. So you want to use this discreetly, and start off with people around the house, like your parents or your brothers or whatever, your friends. Just start off with a couple people and practice walking around with the state of mind of invisibility. And without talking, without making noise, just walk past people and try not to look them in the eyes. Just walk past them and around them. And while you're doing this, you're going to keep in mind that what you would look like to them as an invisible man or woman. So you're going to be walking around with this state of mind, and people may see you, and this doesn't mean you failed. People may see you at this point until you learn to fully master this. People may catch on to you, but most of the time, like 80% of the time at this point, people will just kind of forget about you. This helps in a dark area too as well, just because the people that you're walking around won't really be looking for you. They'll be doing their own thing. As long as you don't initiate conversation or make things out of the ordinary, like knock over tables and stuff, then you should be fine. So just practice walking around the house like this, okay? And right now, I'm not expecting you guys to be able to be invisible until you've practiced this particular exercise in a public area, like the store or the mall, or just anywhere with a whole bunch of people walking around. So try this in a public area. That may help more than around fewer people. So do this in a public area, walk past people, walk in front of them, and see if they actually notice you. See if they say, "Excuse me," or "Pardon you," or they get mad at you or something if you cut in front of them. But notice, if you've done this correctly, you'll just be able to walk right past them, and they won't mention you. You may be able to go right in front of them, look them in the face, and they'll just it'll look like they're looking through you. They won't acknowledge yourself being there. So just once again, these steps, just continue these steps for a couple of weeks or to a month or a few months, however long it takes. Practice this technique until you guys fully mastered it. And remember, meditation is very necessary, and practice. It may help to have someone with you, just one-on-one, and have them take notes and see and let you know what parts of you they could see. Maybe they'll be able to just see your arm or your neck or whatever, but just have them take notes, so then the next time you practice or meditate, you'll know which part you need to work on, which part you need to make invisible and focus more on. So it's all in a matter of due time when you guys fully master this technique, but I guarantee you you'll be able to go 99% of the time walking around people without them saying a word or seeing you at all. But cameras will pick up on you, and traffic cameras or whatever. Mirrors may have, like, if someone sees you through a mirror, they may be able to see you. I'm not sure, I haven't really tested that out, but you guys could go ahead and try that and comment in the bottom. I'm going to share a brief implication that I've used this method with in my personal training. So again, these videos that I'm going to make in the future may not have demonstrations. Like, for instance, like I mentioned before, you can't be seen on camera doing invisibility, so I can't show you guys physically through the camera how I become invisible, so I can't really demonstrate it. I wish I could. I wish I could just put my hand up here and make it invisible for you guys, but that's not possible because it's a camera. So again, it's just a matter of practicing to see for your guys' self and see for yourself if this method works for you or not. Okay, so I wish you guys good luck, and please do not forget, use this method with caution, and do not misuse what I've just taught you guys today. And I look forward to teaching you guys more of these kind of lesser talked about topics. And hope you guys, I'm glad to hear that most of you guys have been using some of these techniques and telekinesis and stuff, and that is congratulations for you guys. I'm happy to hear that you guys are making progress in your guys' practicing. So again, feel free to comment with questions, and maybe comment and see how, just kind of explain how you guys use this method, and what you guys have, any information for other people, and maybe tips you could share in the comments. So once again, I hope you guys use this with caution, and catch me next time on my videos. If there goes a few weeks without me posting any videos, don't worry. That just means I'm practicing out in the woods. So I may not be able to post every day or every week or whatever. But just stay tuned. I'm gonna be kind of going into these deeper topics in the future. So please enjoy the rest of my videos and the rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed your popcorn if you guys are using that while watching the video. And catch you later on my next video. Have a great day.